Hey, hey, you lovely lot. Guess what tomorrow is? It's the 1st of October. Do you know what that means? I know what that means. It means it's Halloween every day. I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be so exciting. But today, we have the finale of Scraptember. And today, we're going to be playing with the absolutely beautiful Tracy Fox, her digitals. There's 2 kits I'm playing with. So I'm going to be playing with some of the mushrooms. I know they might be considered as toadstools, but shh, don't tell anybody. The kit is called Curious Cabinet of Artifacts. And it's so cool. So I printed these 4 to a page and perfect. I didn't actually, I'm not going to lie. I went a little step further because on my printer settings, I can print up to, is it? Something like 32 per page. So I did 8 per page. And these are going to be so cool in October. I can't wait to use these as bits of ephemera. And I'm also using the kit, the Exhibit 2025, because I've only got a couple of pages of it here, but I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be using 2 of the slides, because, yes, please. Oh, you're upside down. Yes, please. And I'm also going to be using the absolutely stunning page of Ephemera. So, yeah, so it's the Exhibit 2025 and the Curious Cabinet of Artifacts, which is, if you haven't seen Tracy's videos, you need to. They're just absolutely stunning. You get like these wooden cabinets in there and loads of things that you can put in the cabinets, and her video was awesome. So yeah, pop over and check that out. I will leave the links in the description box for you. So I have cut out some of the mushrooms, because they're just too cute. And the 2 blue ones go perfectly with this, and the red one's going to go over here. So we're going to make some little kind of funky specimen cards kind of things. Spooky specimen cards. So I'm just going to cut out this bit. And I bet you're saying, where are the scraps, Toni? Scraptember. Where are the scraps? They're coming. I'm going down there. And I've also got a little snippet of what October is going to be all about. So stay tuned for that. I've got a prototype. Maybe it's a prototype. So just cutting around here with my old knife. Don't worry about the white edges, because that's what we've got ink for. Keep your scrap for next year. Scraptember has taught me one thing. That scraps multiply more than Gizmo. They multiply more than a gremlin thrown into a swimming pool. In fact, do you know what they're like? They remind me of that scene in Harry Potter where he's looking for that goblet. Is it the goblet? He's in the, is it the room that shall not be named? If you have to ask, you do not know. I think something like that. Can't remember. I think it's definitely Hallows 2, I believe. Oh, I just went off-piste. Yeah, and you know when they climb on the goblets, and the goblets, they multiply. When they're looking for the Horcrux. That's what it reminds me of. That's what Scraptember is like. I just sliced the side, look. But it's fixable. It's fixable with some washi tape. Look what I've done. So you know I was moaning about my glues. So I've got my empty bottle and it's got the wider lid on it. So now when I want to do larger spaces, I've got another bottle of glue. Right, so I'm just going to put some glue down there. And I think I'm going to trim this so it's straight. Because we literally just want it. I can't believe I did that. And then make sure it's straight, Tone. That would be a good idea. That'll do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly, so I don't cut it again, because washi tape's only thin. There we go. Oh, look at that. So cool. I've got a funny feeling. Yeah. But I'm just going to fold, or try to fold that over, and then that will give us also a little bit of added strength. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna fold it. Now, do I get my little score? What is it with that little scoreboard? It keeps disappearing on me. Right, so I just got my big scoreboard out and scored it. I'm going to go with Scorched Timber again because I liked it last time. And I'm just going to go over my dodgy cutting. Just take away all the white lines. And let's get one of the baby daubers to get in here. Oh, did you see that spin then? Someone commented on my video the other day about the lid to my glue just randomly rolling across the video. I had to go back and watch it. It proper made me chuckle when I saw it though. I didn't even notice. But yeah, I did have a proper chuckle. That was funny. Just randomly sitting here, cutting away, and then the glue just goes whoa, right across my screen. Made me laugh. All right, let's go down the edge. And the scraps are coming in because I want to put some scraps behind here. Let's, do you know what would be easier, Tone? If you actually tried to fold the side that was full instead of folding the side that's got the thin piece on. That's some absolutely atrocious trimming. You'd think with the fact that I love fussy cutting, that my cutting would be spot on, wouldn't you? It's not. I mean, look at that, look. Trouble is it's really hard to, I should sand it really, but I don't want to because it's a bit weak. That'll do. It's a bit weak. I don't really need to do that side because it's got the washi tape on. However, we do need to do a little bit of sanding. Right, so now we need to fill behind the square. So I've got my little scrap folder out. I think, let me put these mushrooms up out of the way, otherwise I'm going to end up spending the next hour looking for them. Oh, look at that. We could put something like that behind. Love it. Or maybe something like that. I don't like the big gap. Oh, we've got some of our grungy papers, look. Oh, look at that. I like that. So let's... I'm going to cut it. It fits perfect, but I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger because it will give it stability. Oh, it's so nice having glue. It's lovely and wonky. Oh, and this one's got like the, you see the speckled egg in it as well. So look, even with the blue, oh, it looks delicious. Looks lovely. Now we want some acetate. And I'm pretty sure that somewhere in my scraps, I have got some alcohol ink dyed acetate. Let me go and check. So I didn't find any of the inked acetate in my scraps. I know I've got some because I know I've not used it all, but I found these. Look at that. Look at that bit of texture. Oh, so I made those ages ago when I was playing. I also found some stickers, which I wouldn't consider a scrap, but they were in my scrap box, so I am. And I might use some of these because I like the odd number. But I found this. And I think this looks really cool and grungy. I mean, just like a bit of it. Not all of it, just a bit of it. And also, we can grunge up I don't know what I was doing. I was obviously printing something. And I used this as a background paper. And I think this might be too big. But that's fine. Let's cut a bit off here. And maybe make it straight. That might work. Let's cut a little bit more off. And I'm even going to leave, you could turn it over. Do some in darker places. Yeah, you could turn it over. Added grunge, look at that. So cool. Yeah, you could turn it over so you haven't got the grungy texture on, and you just, obviously you can't texturize underneath unless you wanted to use alcohol inks, and then that would change it. Do we? Are we gonna do it? I mean, it takes a couple of seconds, and I believe I do have my alcohol inks just here. So where is my favorite? Oh, we've got gravel, but there you are. A little caramel sneaking at the back. Oh, here we go. They all want to play. They all want to play. Caramel and gravel, my favourites, my all-time favourites. I'm going to get a piece of scrap. Ugh. And then I kind of just want to go around the edge. And then maybe a tinsy-wincy bit there. Give it a little bit of a... That's it, meet over there. Then we want to go down. That's it. Make it look like it's grungy. And then shall we do a little bit in that corner? Look at that spreading. Oh, look at that on that paint. Love it. And then I'm going to do one drop of the gravel. See what I mean? See why these are my favourites? I mean, just look at that. Let's put a little bit. Be careful though, because a little goes a long way. That's it. Then look at that. Oh, it's grungy. And I'm hoping that will just poke out the side. So I'm going to put that one aside to dry. And then let's grab another bit. That bit's, it's got a bit of grunge there, look, so we don't really want that. That one's got a little bit too much. That one's got a big splodge of green. Shall we go? Let's just go here, shall we? And then again, I'm really not bothered. Right, so we definitely need to cut some off that side. See, look at that. And then let's come in a little bit from that mark. Yeah, I'm not bothered how long it is, to be honest, because again, oh, look at that. I mean, you can't really see it at the minute, but you will want to put the alcohol ink on it. Yeah, about the length of it, because it will just strengthen it. So, yeah. I mean, the width, obviously, but... Right, now let's... And you don't need this poofer thing. You can use a straw. Right, first off I need to make sure that I'm getting it. Look at that. where I want it. Oh, we've got a little splodge there, look, but that's okay because I want it to look old. Yeah, that will do. Right, we're going to leave that to dry for a little bit. Yeah, gravel and caramel. My all-time favourites. If you're going to invest in into some alcohol inks and you don't know what colours to get, these two, definitely, if you want to do grunge, gravel and caramel, highly recommended. If you want to add a couple more colours to your collection, then I definitely recommend latte. And I always keep these ones on hand. Rust. And let me get the others that are hiding. I believe this is flannel. No, it's Horacle. And gravel. Not, is that one gravel? Yeah, gravel. What's the other one? I just said it and it's gone out of my head. I literally just said it. You can rewind and try and find out what it was that I first said. Because I can't remember. Right, I'm just going to darken up these cream bits. The grunge! The grunge is real. Right, so now, where's my wet wipe gone? Right, so I'm just going to, oh, we've got bubbles. I'm just going to glue straight down the middle of it because I don't really want it seeping in. Not in a project like this, though, I'm not bothered because it will just add to the grunge effect. So, make sure that's dry. And luckily enough, I've printed the mushrooms. Oh my goodness, that looks so grungy. It looks so grungy. Look at that. Isn't that just so cool? Oh, I just love it. That looks delicious. And then let's put this one in as well. Oh, look at that. Look at the crunch on that. Oh, look at that. Other way around. Isn't that just so cool? I just love it. Right, now, let's put our pin back in our glue. And I want to put... So first off, let's pick a mushroom. All right, so I want this because look at this, look. Tell me that doesn't look cool. But I'm going to put some bits and pieces behind it. And then we've got... Oh, turn it over, Tone. We got the red one. Oh, should we put the red one on that side? Maybe. I mean, it is acetate, so we might be able... It's not working. It's not working. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine because I do want it to look like it's been through the mill. Right, now I want some of me scrap fabric. Look how posh I am, look, with my little jar. Isn't it just the cutest? So let's try and get... it straight. Keep that bit for something else. Keep that bit for something else. And we'll use them bits. Right, so firstly, I want some of her ephemera pieces. Don't forget, you can also use her stamps as well. She's got mushrooms on her stamps too. So those two. What other colours have we got here? Let's have some of these. Some of these. Is there, oh, we definitely need some of these. And I love these shaped ones. Right, I think that'll do. Right, I'm going to trim these and then I'll be back. Guess what I did? I ripped it off. I weren't happy with it. So I wanted the grunge effect, right? But I wanted to be able to see the mushrooms. So, yeah, I wasn't happy. So we've got these bits here that haven't got, they've only got like little bits. So you'll still be able to see the toadstools. And I'm going to kind of, I'm going to kind of sandwich in between them. So kind of put that over the top and then put the toadstool in it. If that makes sense, like that. It's just going to be like a little acetate sandwich. So first off, we're going to make, I'll pull some of that off. We're going to make like a little toadstool cluster to go on the inside. So let's put that there, and then we've got our little bits and pieces here. And I kind of like this one, so no, I want that one on the outside. Let's go with one of these. I'm just going to grunge the edge up. Now, do I want it under or over? I think I want it over. So I am just putting a teeny smidgen bit of glue on just to adhere it to the cheesecloth. And then I'm going to get me tweezers, because my chunky fingers, my sausage fingers. See, dropping everything. Put a bit more glue on, because the first lot I put on was probably dried. And then want it to be straight. And then let's put the mushroom over the top. And then that, I love it. But I want another label. I mean, you could just sit there and make absolutely loads of those, couldn't you? Because they're just so cool. And don't forget, because it's printed. It sans. And then let's just stick that bit to the mushroom. Bring it in a bit, I think. And then... and I'm gonna luckily enough, look, where the glue was, it's ripped the paper off, so we can see where it needs to be. Right, and now I'm just going to go round, actually I'm going to go round the edge of this, just real light glue. Not going mad because I don't want it to splodge. But again, like I said, I'm not bothered because it just adds, I really want it to look like aged. You could even stitch it if you wanted to. Go around with your sewing machine. That would look really cool. I mean, just that alone. Ugh. What one does this go on? In the blue one. It goes in the blue one. Right, so now let's glue this back in. It's not liking it. Let's hold it down. You probably would be better off. See that? I mean, that itself, it doesn't bother me. It just looks like there was some moss on it. Or a bit of mildew. Oh, yes. Look at that. That's what I wanted. Perfect, except we've still got, can still see the white. Oh, so cool. And then we've got these little ones here. I can see that these kits and the new CPI, have you seen it? Yeah, they're going to be making appearances in my Halloween every day, 100%, because I love them. And then we could just put this one kind of like down there, like that. Grunge looks so cool. Right, now let's close it up. And I'm going to use my other bottle. Look, see? Ah! I got a little bit excited about my glue bottle that I forgot. We don't want to be gluing where the acetate is. Do we, Toni? No, we don't. And then I can get my big scissors and sort out all this dodgy cutting. This is probably why I should do this on my chomper. Even though it's an easy fix. she says. Look at that. Terrible. Look at that. Isn't it so cool? I love it. And you could have it as like a journaling spot, or you could make it into a dangle. You could do anything you wanted with it. Now, I do want to use these on the front because they match these bits as well. Look at me with me 2 glue bottles. Oh dear. You know, Toni, you literally could just change the nozzle. I know I could, but why make life harder for yourself? That's what I say. Alright, so I just want a little splodge of glue there. And then that can go there. Like that. And then I think I also want on it one of my little charms. Oh, down there. Down there. Do we want this one or do we... Oh, this one's a little bit more bluey. Yes, I prefer that one. Hold that down. And then look at that. Isn't that just so cool? I love it. Is there? There is, look. So let's just cut this out. And I think I'm going to use these 2 bits as well. So I went shopping the other day. Where did I go shopping? Oh, Flying Tiger. The Copenhagen shop. We've got one in our town. I love Flying Tiger. Had all the Halloween stuff in. So, I brought a spiderweb tablecloth. I kid you not. It is huge. The fabric is just so cool. And I was like, I think it was like £5. I thought that is a huge amount of Halloween fabric for £5. So I bought one. I didn't actually, I bought 2. Oh, that should be my nickname. Toni Buys 2. That can be my gangster name. Have you seen Toni Buys 2? And then that fits perfectly up there, look. So let's glue that down, take some of that off. Where's my wet wipe gone? Put that, I'm going to lift it up a little bit, like that. And then this can be number 1. Right, so where are we going to put, should we put this here? Yeah. Oh, I love this. I feel like I have not done specimen cards for so long. So when mushrooms came up, I was like, first off, I was like, mushrooms? Really? But, yeah, love it. This isn't going on here, Toni. This is going on the next one. And if you haven't got, I think I've showed you this before, but it's a really cool trick. If you haven't got any sandpaper, just run down with the blade of your scissor really gently. Right, so that's done for the other one. Oh, why do I always do that? Now all my sanding's going to be distressed. Fine by me. Right, so we want this one as well. I can't be bothered to pick my scissors back up for this teeny weeny little one. So I'm just going to run down with my fingernail. So that can go with there and that. And then I think we'll use this one. So they're basically going to look the same. Go round. So that's going on there as well. Do we want to use this as well? I might change them round, but use the same things. So I might use this one. Like on the inside. And I might use 2. Oh, I could just use this one. Like that. Put those in my little jar. Right, so now we're all ready. I love that. Isn't that just so cool? Ah, just love it. Right, so, and again, look, we've got the paper around the edge, so we know where to put our little mushroom. Let me put my pin back in me second glue. And let's build our little, take a bit off the top there. Put you over there. Let's build our little cluster. So where are we going to go first? What have I got on that one first? I think I'm going to put this on. And we're going to put you there. Because we still want to see exhibit sample. And then like that. And then let's get this one. What's the chances of me putting that on? Wonky! Well, I'd say quite high. because this is you. Right. Let's fold this bit back. Put a bit of glue. I made that so difficult for myself. But that's okay, because we got there in the end. Right, so now let's put this in here. I think it's the top one that's wonky, you know. Oh well. Let's put that in there like that. Put some glue around the edge of the acetate. The right way round. Oh, we're having a ball today. The finale of Scraptember. How many times can Toni get it wrong? Right, so now let's glue it back in. We need to make sure it's the right way round, because knowing me, I'd probably put it in upside down. Oh my goodness! These would look really, really cool if you stitched around them. I'm not gonna lie. Right, I'm gonna ink up all the white lines first. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that just look so cool? Look at that. And the distressing behind it makes it look like it is sort of like out in the wilderness. I love it. Right, now let's do our little, add everything we've got. Put this down here, or should we put it over here so it's a little bit different from that one? Let's put it over here, and then we'll put this one down the bottom there, whereas because on this one it's at the top, look. So we'll put it down the bottom, and then this one with, oh, it just got stuck to my finger. Let's put some glue down, and then I'm just going to put some glue on that side, because there might, no, there's not, so I'm going to glue it all down. I was going to say I might want to put another piece of ephemera down, but I'm going to put one of these. I like it there. We want it at the top because this one's got it at the bottom. Aren't they just so cool? Look at them. Oh, I love them. I might put some stitching round. At the minute I can't, because I literally cannot get to my sewing machine at all. But I am thinking I'm going to go round with my texture stamp. Because I just want these, because I love these little tag ends, and I just kind of want them to have a bit of texture on them. I mean, look at that. Isn't it just so cool? Just going round. I'm using sand dune. I mean, look at that. Look at that texture. I love it. I love it. And then, oh, hold on, before we finish, because you probably you're not going to make it to the end of the video. I think some of you turn off a little bit soon, which is fine. But I wanted to show you first the prototype of what we're going to be doing in Halloween every day. Look at this. Ta-da! It's got a hard cover. It's got a big space here for something, which all will become apparent. And look at all the space. Because do you remember last year we did that folio and it was bulging? Well, this year I've been watching Rosa Kelly Scrapbooking YouTube channel. She makes the best, absolute best albums. Like, go and check her out if you're not already. I'd be surprised if you're not, because she's just awesome. And, yeah, so I took her, used her easy hinge idea, and I thought that would be perfect. So this is potentially, I might change my mind. And then we're going to put all, like, flips and flaps in it and everything. And it folds flat. Look at that. So it's easy to work on. We've got a pocket on the back. It's easy to work on, and we've got a big 3-inch spine, so it stands up like that. Perfect. And then we've got all this space to fill with goodies galore. So yeah, so here is the prototype of what we're going to be potentially doing through the month of October. So if you're interested in that, don't miss it. First video tomorrow, where we make whatever it is that we're going to be putting the stuff for October in. Did I say December earlier, or did I say October? my brain's telling me that I think you might have said December and not October. So I don't know. If I did, I apologise. I mean October. And that starts tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. It's going to be so much fun. And here are the beauties. But, like I said, before we go, I'm just going to... because I know I went round it to get rid of all the white edges, but sanding edges they just look different than when you've not cut it properly, if that makes sense. And I just felt a bit that wasn't stuck down. Or was I imagining it? Nope, must have been imagining it. And then let's do a little bit of... see what I mean? Look at that, look. It looks different than when it's just not. And plus, look at that. When you're sanding it, you get, it's an added layer. You get the layer of distress. You get the layer of the sanding, the printing or the colour of the cardstock. It's just delicious. Look at those. Aren't they just so much fun? They are so much fun. I adore them. I absolutely adore them. And this kit comes with so many specimen slides. So you've got ones that look like this with the circles. I'm so doing some of these as well. You've got more square ones that are smaller than these ones. I mean, these are gorgeous within themselves. Going to be using these as well. And you actually get specimen slides. So if you haven't got the exhibit 2025, definitely pop over to Tracy's Etsy and grab it because I love it. Yeah, so we have our two little mushrooms made with scrap fabric, scrap paper and scrap acetate. Delicious, absolutely delicious. These are going to look so cool in our Halloween journal because I think mushrooms can be a bit spooky, don't you? I do, especially that one. Looks so cool. Oh, I had so much fun. Thank you everybody who has participated in Scraptember. It's been so fun. It really has been so fun. I've loved it. I've challenged myself with some of the prompts, doing things that I would and never have done in junk journaling before, like the buttons and the beads and stuff. I really absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. So thank you everybody for joining in. And I've loved seeing all your work as well. It really has. What a month, eh? What a month. And now we're going smack straight into October with grunge and distress and vintage aged gloriousness. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So I will see you all tomorrow in tomorrow's video for the first addition to Halloween Every Day. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So much fun. I hope you're ready. I'm not. Would you expect me to be? Absolutely not. So thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And if you do give this a go, tag me. I'd love to see your creations because it's so much fun. I love the acetate behind. It's so cool. And I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Happy crafting, everybody, and take care. Bye.